Yesterday, I put out a video talking about people potentially becoming millionaires from things that are outside of the norm, right? You're talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and all of these things that are in the top 25. And I was just telling people, look a little bit outside the box, right? It's not about just thinking outside the box. It's just take a look, take a peek outside the box and see what is out there. Because if you put yourself in that box, you're never going to see what's in the rest of the world, right? You're never going to be able to explore and do big things and do new things and innovate and all that stuff, right? So when it comes to investing, a lot of people will ask me, is it too late to get into cryptocurrency? And the answer to that is no, right? It's not too late to get into it. It's not too late to get into the top 25. It's also not too late to get into anything else that's in the market. People don't understand how many coins are in the actual market. But then when they do get that breakdown, somebody will come to you and go, most of the coins that are out there are scams. And when they say that, you're like, oh, I only want to stick to the top 25. But there are many that are out there that are creating, having massive use cases, having massive potential, things that I've invested into, things that I believe in. And I want to take you through three of those plays just to give you a glimpse. Understand that there are a lot more. Not just these plays that we're going through. These are just plays that I'm going to mention to you and show you where their rank actually is. And some of them you may know who they are and what they are. But before we get into this, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos, and also make sure you check out my links for Doginu down below. But we'll have more on that later. So let's go ahead and get into this. Right, dive right into it. Don't waste any time at all. The first play that I want to bring to the table is a play that I've mentioned maybe twice on the channel, and that play is ACH. ACH sits at 233 by market cap. And like when you scroll through the list, there may be a lot of things that you don't know, but there may be some plays around it that you do know and the level of volume that you do see within it. So founded in Singapore in 2018, Alchemy Pay ACH is a payment solution provider that seamlessly connects fiat and crypto economies, economies for global consumers, merchants, developers, and institutions. It provides online and offline merchants with convenient, acceptable acceptance of both fiat and crypto. Enables easy onboarding to blockchain ecosystems and make Web3 services highly accessible. So you see the use case within it. You see the connection to how you can kind of connect that to the real world, but also understand the growth potential and where it is available, right? We look at the markets. It's available on some of the biggest platforms, S-tier exchanges, Binance, Coinbase. It has growth potential. You look at the high point that it got to 19, almost 20 cents, currently sitting at 2 cents. There's a lot of potential here. Getting to 20 cents, 10x from where we are today. Put $1,000, turn that into $10,000. Put $10,000, turn that into $100,000. Just by seeing this grow to its all-time high, which honestly isn't that high of a point, right? We look at all history and we're going to see again that 20 cent market was somewhere around that point, right? We look at the market cap, and the market cap is sitting at a $300 million market cap. Right now, this is sitting at a $194 million market cap. Yes, you did have dilution and you added that into it, so currently you have 9 billion coins out of the 10 billion total. But the ability to get to these levels, and a lot of people believing they can get to this level, is there, right? I believe it can definitely happen. I have ACH in my portfolio. I don't have a crazy amount, but I have a little bit just because it gives me that 10x potential. Like others would give me maybe a 2x, 3x, 5x potential. This would give me a 10x to 20, even further than that, x potential. So I don't invest as much. It may be a little bit more risky because it is a lower market cap place. A lot of people don't see it. They glaze over the top 200, the top 300, right? They just look at the top 25, the top 50, maybe the top 100. Most people don't go to that second page or third page. So I suggest you give it a look because it may be something that provides you a massive return. The next play that I want to bring up, you're going to see up here, is Teller. Teller is a decentralized Oracle protocol. Oracles are a key part of blockchain infrastructure that update valuable off-chain data, making it available for on-chain smart contracts. Now, this sits at a $140 million market cap. It has a decent amount of volume. We've seen this get up to way higher points, where it sits at $52. The highest point that it got to, definitely recently as well, got to a $602 price. This is a position that I have a decent amount of because I believe that it's going to get not only to that price, but further. So you're looking at a 10x again in something that is sitting outside of the top 200. It's getting closer to the top 300. So yes, we have seen some more growth recently in the last 7 days. I think it's up by 7%. In the last month, it's up by 92%. So it's rising a little bit from those low levels, and you had an opportunity to buy quite a bit. That's why I do have a decent amount now. But it provides a ton of opportunity. And I think as an investor, to find those opportunities and find something that has a use case, that's what it's all about. So speaking of early adopters, if you haven't seen Doge Inu coin yet, here are 6 key factors as to why this could be an early stage banger for you. First would be looking at their website. Their website consists of many different things that they are doing, whether you're talking about just the pre-sale itself and how much they've raised of $651,000, or getting into the ecosystem and looking at the blockchain, station, and many other things that they are associated with. Number 2 is if you look at Dogecoin, a comparison to a much larger meme coin and what this could potentially be, even a fraction of this would skyrocket this to a massive level and would be worth a lot for investors, as well as could develop the ecosystem into something bigger to make it maybe just as big as Dogecoin. 3, the dashboard. Looking at this dashboard, it's very simple to understand, very easy to use. You can go through the transaction, see who's investing, see the top holders, and you can go through the referral. Now, if you wanted to buy, you can buy with BTC, Ethereum, USDT, BNB, and Solana, and you can make your purchase today if you guys wanted to. Number 4, Twitter. 819,000 followers. That's word of mouth right there, and continuing to see the conversation around what it could be based on the posts that they have, the popularity that they gain, the traction that they gain, all of that stuff just by having a large following on Twitter. Not to mention that their claim to fame here is that out of their 820,000 followers, one of them is the Elon Musk. The Elon Musk that pump Dogecoin, that pumps meme coins, that obviously has a lot of influence, that Elon Musk. Number 5 is its early stages. We're looking at 1% of the token that's being allocated to the first round. This meaning that you are getting in on the ground floor. And number 6, with everything that we mentioned, it could be potentially massive to see this growth of something that can start at the ground floor, grow to a much higher level based on the popularity, based on the things that they're developing, and just the meme coin structure as well as FOMO into altcoins. So honestly, the sky's the limit. You might want to give this one a look. Feel free to check out any links down below regarding Doge Inu and let me know what you guys think about it. Now, the last one that I want to bring to the table is Loopring. I've mentioned Loopring, I think, a bunch of times, honestly, with its connection to GME on this channel, but more as my transition was going from stocks, primarily stocks, to talking about crypto on this channel. I did talk about Loopring a lot because of that connection, right? But LRC is an Ethereum-based cryptocurrency token of Loopring. An open protocol designed for the building of decentralized crypto exchanges. In 2020, the average daily trading volume for the entire cryptocurrency market fluctuated in the approximate range of $50 to $200 million. Most of the trading is conducted in centralized exchanges, online payments, or online platforms operated by private companies that store user funds and facilitate the matching of buy and sell orders. Such platforms have a number of downsides common to all of them. So a new type of exchange, decentralized, has emerged to try to alleviate these disadvantages. However, fully decentralized exchanges are not without their own flaws. Loopring purported goals is to combine centralized order matching with decentralized on-chain block order settlement into a hybridized hybridized product. I guess it's like a hybridized. Never seen that word, but good to know it. That will take the best aspects of both centralized and decentralized exchanges. LRC tokens became available to public during the initial public offering, initial coin offering on August 2017, while Loopring protocol was first deployed on Ethereum mainnet in December 2019. Now, this is one that I believe will have a lot of growth, especially how far it has come back. Because you're still looking at a total, right, a circulating supply of 1.3 billion, which I believe it could be worth multiple billions, and that's why I decided to put more money into this, or put some money into it, just to see that growth happen. And see the connection to that happening. Now, again, this is sitting outside of the top 300. It's something that has potential that I believe will grow a lot further, but it's just an example. There are many others. If we literally just go back and you look at a lot of other things, you're going to see many opportunities, like things that you've heard of, but haven't heard of recently because they're not in the top 100. You got VVS Finance. You got some other things. You got AWE. You got LCX. I'm trying to see if you have anything that's more. You have storage. I guess I'll say it that way. You have PAL AI. I've seen that come up. TARS AI. I've seen that come up. Right. Prime is a big one that I believe has a lot of potential to grow a lot further than where it is. So the point is that you have many things out here that are outside of the top 100 that you guys need to take a look at. And hopefully you can find some things that you don't have to put a crazy amount of money into, but be a part of something that can grow a lot bigger. Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, thank you to DogeAltcoin for sponsoring this video. Again, more on that if you want to check it out in the description. But I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.